Georgia Southern Athletics here with Jeff Monken, head coach of the Georgia Southern Eagles. Coach, it's a warm afternoon on the banks of beautiful Eagle Creek. One of the things that you talked to your team about was being able to handle situations like this when the mental toughness really counts. That's been your philosophy since the very beginning. What started that for you?
I just always have believed that if we can develop toughness in camp, that it's something that we can sustain throughout the year. And this is the toughest time of the year. A lot of times we're practicing twice in a day, and you practice once in the morning and you come out in the afternoon, and you can't really do anything about those two-a-days. You either got to practice, early in the morning and late at night when the sun's down. That's just never been our deal. When I was here before with Paul, we practiced in the morning and came out in the afternoon and got our second practice in. And it always felt like it was the hottest place on earth. I always felt like we had a tough team. And I think if our guys can practice in this heat and beat the heat, that they will be tougher.
Well, certainly it's not just about the heat, but it's also about the discipline that your program has really based its entire foundation on. Why is that so important to building a great team?
Oh, I guess it's just my philosophy. I guess there's a lot of coaches that may have differing opinions on how to get their team ready in camp, and this is the way I know and the way I learned to get the team ready. I was with Coach Johnson for so long, and we would practice in the heat like this, and we'd like to practice every afternoon, but we've had such rainy weather that the lightning, we would have lost every afternoon for the first 8 days of camp. So we were fortunate we were going in the mornings, and now in the afternoons we haven't had those thunderstorms coming through. So I'd love to change, but I'm afraid if I do that our fatal change will end up with thunderstorms again.
You speak about Coach Johnson. Do you also get some of the philosophy from your dad as well?
Sure. My dad was big on discipline and fundamentals. He never coached teams that were physically superior to all the teams that he was going to play. There were always teams that were going to be bigger and faster and more athletic and have more people. But he taught his teams to have self-discipline, and he was a stern disciplinarian, though a lot more patient than I am. I played for him, and what a tremendous experience that was. The best I've ever had in football. But he believed in fundamentals, being good blockers, being good tacklers, taking care of the ball. And I grew up every day at practice from 8 years old, listened to those same things, and listened to that same philosophy. So it really, working for Coach Johnson really fit my personality well too, because that's what he believes in.
Well, Coach, speaking of that, having to go back to those fundamentals, you had a chance to look at the scrimmage film and practice yesterday. What were some of your impressions coming out of yesterday?
I thought we did some good things on both sides of the ball. There were certainly some errors, and we needed to correct those, and we addressed that yesterday afternoon. We took a period and scouted for each other, lined up in the same formations on offense so the defense could get a look at the things they made mistakes on, and then defense lined up for the offense in the same fronts and coverages so the offense could make some corrections, and I thought that was positive. And we put some more stuff in on both sides of the ball, made some tweaks on defense in terms of how to defend different formations and personnel groups, and that's good. And I'm glad we're doing it now and have that ready so that as we go forward into the season, we'll have it in.
Well, Coach, we know you're getting ready to go watch more film from today's practice. 2 a day tomorrow, off on Tuesday, another 2 a day. It's a tough stretch. What are some of the things you're telling the kids to keep them motivated?
That's what's great about camp, is the hard work. Just the opportunity to have to come out here and push and be disciplined enough to have some enthusiasm and excitement when the horn blows and practice starts, or after we've taken a water break, to get back out there and push it again. And that's how you get better. That's how you develop as a team. And that's how we're going to get to be a good, solid football team, a tough football team, a team that plays hard from start to finish, is by investing in camp. So that's sometimes it's just hard work. I tell the guys all the time, sometimes it's just flat hard work. It's not always going to be fun, but the fun comes on Saturday afternoon when all the hard work pays off.
Well, Coach, we look forward to more hard work tomorrow here on the banks of beautiful Eagle Creek.
I'm looking forward to hard work too.